And welcome back to Clockwise Spots. Hey, it's almost the weekend. Whatever penny time that you're seeing this, we're glad you're here with us, even if you're seeing it late night Thursday or early Friday. We're glad you're here. Hopefully, the hustle and the grind has been real for you, and then you can have a good couple days off. If not, hey, hopefully we still wish y'all the best, and hopefully y'all still having a good week. This overexcited comrade of mine to my left, that's Black,
How y'all doing?
and I'm Scout. Well, major news for today. TikTok finally made a lovely settlement for 92 million for a Privacy Act statement to its US users. What does that mean? It pretty much means for over the last year, TikTok has been in the courtroom, trying not to say that they need a strong privacy statement. Well, I guess everything with President Trump started and stuff like this, by the dance, the Chinese company said, "Oh yeah, we're going to settle because America is the most strongest, users that we got at over 100 million users. So of course we're going to have that
Well, I
lovely
mean,
privacy act statement."
people, especially in this country, people like their privacy on the internet. There's the Internet Privacy Act. I believe that was Bill Clinton that signed that in back in the early '90s. I
I
mean,
think, but
it
is
gives
it
you
really?
anonymity
But is
while you
but
online, and
does it
that's what a lot of
really?
people like. So that way you can be a net thug.
But that's what I'm saying. But is it really privacy?
I
Because it's
mean,
like how you
no, because
said, it's a lot of people
you
out
can't
here
hide
being,
anything on the internet.
but true. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do hide behind, these avatars and basically these keyboards and screens and stuff. But it's some real people out here. They don't mind that you have a screen. They still gonna say to you what they want to say, and do not have a problem of telling you, "Hey, I will meet you time and place."
But I
So,
think one of the things I think one of the things about it though is you don't have to necessarily be forthcoming with who you are. Like you can say some stuff, get banned on a site, and sign up under a completely fictitious name, and that's okay. It's kind of like it's kind of like a conversation I was having with a coworker about suppression of speech, freedom of speech, especially from the conservative view online. And I'm like, you know what I mean? It's I understand where you can feel that it is suppression of your voice, but in a weird sense, with the gray area that our wonderful laws in this country have, it's not the gray area leaves the loophole open because it's like you can say, okay, well, my account got banned for my conservative views, but at the same time, your IP address is not banned. So even if you have to create a whole new profile under a fictitious name, you can do that and continue to say whatever it is you want. You can repeat the process. I got a coworker that says he's had like 7 Twitter accounts banned. Now, you know
oh
what I
heck
mean?
no!
It
What you mean
see,
seven?
see, 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 'cause you have the same look on your face that me and my coworker, as a matter of fact, it was me and Zeus. You have the same look on your face that me and Zeus had. Because it's like, wait a minute. Okay, you get banned, they let you come back. So you can't really say that they're stopping your freedom of speech. But at the same time, why do you have to get banned why do you have 7 accounts banned on Twitter? What exactly are you saying on Twitter that would make it so you have to have 7 accounts? You know what I mean? But again, in this country, that people like that right to privacy. You know what I mean? They don't want their information out there, so we know that. Even though I probably wouldn't put my information in on any of that anyway, but you want to be able to say and do as you feel on the internet without I guess you could say the government up in your business. I just don't understand how anybody could realistically think that there is some form of privacy because they can always track your IP address.
True, but
they can always find you.
TikTok basically released their statement today saying, we're sorry that we didn't take this into consideration. They're more focused on building a safe and joyful experience through the TikTok community. But hold on, this is my thing. If that's true, why are you having certain creators being shadow banned? Or also, why are you having these type of comments, these racist type comments and whatever else, or videos being allowed on your site? That's my big question.
That's where the freedom.
But yeah, but even with freedom, but freedom of speech and all of that. Let me break this down for you. All that ain't free. Bloodshed had to happen for that to go on. But my thing is this, okay, even though the Privacy Act is in full effect, right? Mm-hmm. People fail to realize you have now gave evidence in a 60-second long clip of how your intentions, motives, and whatever else is. Yeah. Not even more than that, your depth of character of how you are. Mm-hmm. Because you refuse, just like how we've been saying for weeks now, you refuse to stop using this to hold knowledge. And you filter and run this and you use this as a hat rack.
I mean, some people like to, use it for more practical means. That's all.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, I do believe a lot of stuff on there is funny, is comical. People are expressing themselves. A lot of different type of movements have empowered people from this. But some of the topics that be on there from some of the creators, they do back up what they say. They do their research. They do their due diligence. I can't personally say anything. Well, I know not I. Me and Black really can't because, we do have a TikTok page. We filter a lot of stuff through there. No, we can't. But we would like to say, in some means, it has to be that line of, okay, we're not going to tolerate this type of behavior. Will we see that being done? We don't know because look how long they drug their feet on the Privacy Act.
But at the end of the day, though, like I said, if you wanna be a net thug, as they say, then you want your anonymity because you don't want somebody to actually bring it to your chest, a realistic debate or discussion on your personal views. You just want to throw that stuff out there and basically let it waft in the wind.
Oh yeah, because a lot of creators have gotten banned from doing live because they have actually asked the people that's harassing them or saying these type of comments, come to my live stream. If you want to have an open debate about the conflict,
But that's the funny thing because what that's going to do is, I agree you're going to be able to iron out a situation, but you're also going to promote more conflict over the internet. I think what people have to really understand right now, especially right now, we're in a very, very, very super political correct period. So we're beyond super PC. You know what I mean? People are easily offended. People are easily outraged. And we've gotten to the point where, people are like, well, I'm outraged. So if you're not outraged as well, then you're part of the problem. It's literally just become that. Like, there's no more neutrality in anything. You either are or you aren't. You know what I mean? So you're going to have a lot of people who are like, yeah, you know what I mean? I want my privacy to stay my privacy, especially when I'm using TikTok, because like I said, I don't want a whole bunch of people coming out of my neck. But at the same time, you have a bunch of people that are using TikTok that are like, look, at the end of the day, I'm not really putting anything really important on here per se as far as personal information, and I want people to know who I am because I'm trying to get famous anyway. So you know what I mean? You're always going to have the two. You're always going to have the two extremes. I'm not sure who in the world they paid this $92 million out to, but I wish it was me. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I mean, that's a lot of money, bro. I just want me a piece.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice. We got a little check, but it's okay.
I mean, little, big,
medium size.
I mean, look, I don't care how many zeros the check got. I just hope that there's a 1 before it and it ain't a decimal.
Hey, we'll see about that.
Chooses, bro. I'm real simple.
But hey, yeah, that's the only way. Hopefully TikTok gets it together and keep moving forward to make it a better platform.
Yeah, we need that.
Hey, we any way how that we can get our messages across, we do thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Thank you, TikTok.
From TikTok to Zoom to Facebook to YouTube.
What? Thank you all.
Thank you. we really thank you. And hopefully, one day everything will be across the radio waves as well. No pun intended in that.
At that point in time, we'll be thanking your radio. We'll be thanking the thing in your car, your receiver, your antenna. We'll be thanking them too.
Yeah. Sky is the limit.
What?
Now, also, going through a little bit of, news looking today. We all heard about the movement Me Too, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you've heard it. Hashtag Me Too and everything else. But they've been in the news here of late, especially the last couple of days. Me Too is now getting ready to join with two juggernauts. The National Women's Law Center and Time's Up Foundation. They released a statement today saying that they're working together to create spaces for Black survivors so they can come up with new practices so Black survivors can be heard, be believed, and supported. So basically, Me Too International has teamed up with two big hitters to take this Me Too movement a little bit further. So actually, if something like that happens to you, people will believe you. You'll be heard and supported on a better level than what is still okay. Let me stop right there for a moment. The only reason why I'm gonna say this is for the last few weeks we've covered Chad Wheeler's girlfriend. We covered Brittany Smith. We've covered a lot of female issues that were, it's far from right. We ain't gonna never condone it. That's something. But
women today, to a degree, fall in the Me Too movement.
Right. Women today, and the way how the world is more proactive to snap a picture, to tweet me, like Denzel said in one of his speeches, to tweet Ming, Graham, Snap, TikTok, whatever you may use as your social platform to show. I'm not gonna say show the grade of women, but the way how it is perceived. And it astounds me that a lot of the guidelines and filters for this stuff that's coming out, they have tied it into a lot of this stuff that's with this movement of people's not believing these women because, you wore a tight outfit and then look on your Facebook page, you're posting photos of you, I guess doing glamour shots or whatever. So you invited this type of environment on yourself.
Well, you're gonna get a lot of that. I mean, unjustly so, but you're gonna get a lot of that.
Yeah, unjustly so. But I'm sorry, I did not know we have became a society of when we judge a person of how they dress, what they do with their hair, how many tattoos, or basically what it boils down to, how they carry themselves. Especially
Well,
the
see,
female.
now wait. Now that's funny that you say that. Because hold on, let me interject this one. Because I'm pretty sure you can agree with me. Agree with me. Okay, how you dress, how you carry yourself can go hand in hand, but at the same time, to an extent, they can almost be polar opposites. Prime example.
True.
You see dude, 3-piece suit, dressed to the nines, cufflinks and everything, acting an ass. Now he's dressed professional, but he don't carry himself as such. The same as to your example, you could see a chick, you know what I'm saying? She's got the tight outfit. You know what I mean? She's out here trying to look kind of ratchet. Videos of her twerking, whatever, what have you. But when you meet her face up, she carries herself with a certain class that it's almost like, is this the real you, or is what I saw in the video the real you?
True.
You know what I mean? So I think we like you said, I think we need to be able, I think it's more of a, we need to judge people on how they carry themselves. But unfortunately, you know what I mean? One of the first senses that you have that kicks in is sight. So how a person presents themselves usually takes precedence over how they carry themselves, even though in a lot of cases they can go hand in hand, but in some cases they can be totally on total opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean? The Me Too movement, you got a lot of women not being believed, more so because of in a sense how they present themselves over how they carry themselves. But again, you don't get to find out how a person carries themselves if you can't get past how they present themselves.
That's true, but I'm gonna interject this for you to ponder. Why is it a double standard when it comes
That's
to
a very
females?
good question I don't have an answer to, bro. That's a very good question I don't have an answer to.
But why is it a double standard when it comes to females? But I will say this. New Jersey lawyer, black male, dresses occasionally, well, not occasionally, he wears basically what you said, a 3-piece suit. But the lawyer who just fresh out of law school, he normally has Jordans on his feet.
See what I mean?
Yes, and reading this article, and the woman that stopped him did not want to believe this man was an attorney. Now, take the same role, let's reverse it. Female lawyer. If she's seen in a 3-piece suit, she's projected a certain way. Yeah, but they're looking at
the pants.
Right. They're looking at her as, okay, she's first thing that comes in your mind, or most people's mind, is sexually she does this. We're not even talking, because majority of society looks at, okay, why do you have a blazer on or a 3-piece suit? Even though if you're a lawyer, you can walk in there with a dress on. It's these stereotypes that what this movement has been trying to get across of why is it a double standard? Now,
Well,
ladies,
again,
we
I
asked
don't
y'all.
think I don't think we're ever really gonna have an answer. I don't think we're gonna ever have an answer to that question. Something something similar to. Unfortunately, it just sounds like it's human nature. Like I don't know how else to explain because what you're describing, even though it's a fact, is basically sexism. And as bad as this is gonna sound, that's kind of been a fabric of modern society to a degree for as far back as I can remember. And unfortunately, it lends itself in these type of situations.
Yeah, but the only thing what I'm concerned with is this: we shouldn't have a double standard.
No,
Everything's
shouldn't.
supposed to be equal. Everything's supposed to be equal. You should not judge a person by looking at them the depth of their character.
That's true. No,
That's just plain out
we
wrong.
shouldn't do that.
But I asked this for
But
our female viewers. For our female viewers, I asked this because we asked the same question earlier this week. How do y'all feel about this? Did y'all know, for instance, as soon as y'all come into a gym, no one in there will. I'm not gonna say no one. Let me correct myself. A big percentage of the males in there, or 9 times 10, going to stop what they're doing, give you a glance, or ask you as soon as you get over to whatever machine that you need to get over to. Hey, can I help you? Why is that
mm-hmm.
a double standard when you don't know? Maybe she's been working out all her life. She knows what she needs to do or what she's here to do for. It's more looked at as, oh wow, okay, it's a female in the gym. Yeah, I like that. You know, that cocky bird persona that creeps off. And my question to the females: do y'all think it's fair that it's a double standard, or is it just something that y'all have gotten used to from the male species?
Probably.
That's my question.
Probably the latter. Probably the latter of what you just said. Because I mean, again, it's been going on for so long. You can kind of become desensitized to a small amount of it, and you know what I mean. You're just like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But from, like I said, it's tough not to admit that it happened. To begin to speculate as to why that double standard exists is like, I mean, again, it's almost like it's because I don't want to necessarily say it's a culture thing. It's because there are a couple of cultures where they believe that you know what I mean, the man is elevated above the woman. So, you know that. I mean, I guess, like I said, I guess that lends to it. You know what I mean? Like, you could see a guy and a girl, and don't get me wrong. Like, it's funny. It's funny. I'm kind of calling it like a form of sexism. But the weird thing is, it's not just from man on woman. Sometimes it's woman on woman too. So, I guess it's just one of the evils that exist within mankind. You know what I mean? It's just that.
Yeah, it's strong out there.
Yeah, that jumping to prejudge based on, you know what I mean, what you see. You know what I mean? You might not what you know, but what you see. And sometimes what you see isn't really what you know.
Hopefully,
you know what I mean? It's your perception, basically.
Hopefully more men take the time to change and know that this is wrong and try to balance the scales.
Well, that's what Me Too is supposed to be helping.
Well,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna see now they're linked up with 2 other partners. Now we're gonna see, can this 3-headed entity Uh,
Well,
some
maybe
things
they
can
can pick
actually
up. Yeah, because they can pick up for the disenfranchised woman who doesn't feel like the Me Too movement necessarily, it protects her. You know what I mean? Like that movement's not
right,
necessarily looking out for her. So hopefully this will allow, survivors of domestic violence and things of that nature to know that regardless of whatever your story is, you do have, an outlet, somewhere you can go.
right. Huh.
Yeah,
Well, time is gonna tell on this one. They're
very
getting
much
the
so.
ball rolling and everything else. So um, this is one of these
Something rolling,
stories
yeah,
that we will be watching and keeping
definitely.
everything updated with this for sure.
Hmm.
This next
Without
piece of
question.
news. This next piece of news. I guess when me and Black was doing the research on this, before anything gets said about this topic, I'm gonna say this. We are not here to judge anyone, nor shall we ever judge anyone on race, creed, color, gender, how you make your money, and what you do in your household. We're not here to judge. We're here to report some facts and get some things out here and share y'all from our point of view. Now, with that being said, we will
Hmm.
say we will fully disclaimer if this goes a little bit left, because
Okay,
this is a lot
I'm
of
prepared.
graphic. This is
I'm
more of
prepared
a
now. Hold
graphic,
on.
and it's gonna make you
I'm
think
prepared.
type of topic of, are you being for real? Just like how Black is saying in the background, he's buckled in and he's prepared for this.
Yeah, yeah, because I know this is gonna be some. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Now, in Sacramento this past week, a Miss Crystal Jackson got an email from her three boys' Catholic school saying that they are
Hmm.
no longer welcome back and cannot attend said school because of what her parents is doing on their OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah. Now this one, I mean, bruh, this one, this one, this one, this one's a little this one's funny, bro. I'm sorry, this one's funny because we not dealing in a regular plane. We're not dealing in a regular arena. We talking about a Catholic school. They operate by their own set of
Yes,
rules.
and the name of the Catholic school is Scared Heart Parish School or Scarred Heart. I'm sorry,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
Sacred Heart.
listen. I'm trying to make sure we get this right
No, no, no,
because
because
because in the
I think
comments the
Sacred
people
Heart
didn't
is
call
a
it that they didn't say it was sacred. They said Scared Heart, and that was
well.
the
I'm
first thing
assuming
I make
somebody's
sure.
scared now.
Yes, because I'm going first and foremost. The disrespect in sending a mother or the disrespect to sending any parent who's also on your PTA, by the way, an email on Sunday saying that her three boys cannot attend the school coming on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, but, bro, there's like, come on, man. If you a Catholic school, if you a Christian school, you know what I'm saying? You can't have that type of,
No, no, no.
OnlyFans got it.
It's
They
not.
got
It's
their
not
stigma
only that.
already.
It's not
They
only
got their
that,
stigma
but
already.
Black an email.
Yeah. I mean, the phone call would have been better, but
They send an email. Not
yeah.
early Sunday,
Hey,
late Sunday
don't send the kids to
evening.
school.
late dinner time Sunday evening. He was sending email.
Showing up.
Now, as me and Black did
busy, and you ain't busy. And ain't that what it's for?
I'm sorry. If I'm cooking Sunday dinner and get an email talking about my child ain't supposed to be coming back to school, I'm gonna be like, for what?
You gonna finish?
And then it lists what it said in the email. Wait a minute, hold on. How'd you find out about it or anything else? That goes on to my house. How I get my, but no. You want to know how they found out about it? No.
We gonna tell you. And little Timothy was like, "Hey, Mikey, I think your parents are on the internet." What? Yeah, I think I saw my dad watching your mom or something.
No.
How you
this
think?
Is going all the way left.
No. Also seriousness. That's how this stuff happened. I mean,
this
is probably not way to compare it, but a lot of these improper relationships between teachers, staff members, and students and whatnot. How do you think this stuff gets discovered? It's overheard.
You want to know how I got discovered? By the parents of the PTA, and they informed the administration. Yes. So, hold on. That meant somebody's husband or somebody's wife or somebody's son. Hey, do you know that Jackson's got an older fan?
John Doe down the street, you know, John and Mary, they situation in the bedroom may be on the rocks or something like that. So they looking to spice it up. Next thing you know, they decide to check out this OnlyFans thing. Maybe they trying to save their marriage or something. And they look and they realize, yo, ain't that Bob and Sally from across the street? Oh. Wait a minute. If we can see this, you know, the kids got access to the internet and they know how to find everything. Hell, little Tommy knows how to, you know, maneuver all over the internet. We can't let him see this. We can't let him know that. No. Somebody call the principal.
No, because hold on. Miss Jackson told the reporter, no, they were not complaining about the material. They were complaining that the Jackson family was making over $150,000 a month. Was not complaining about the material. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. You trying to tell me you ain't concerned about the material that's going on that OnlyFans? And Miss Jackson did not have a problem with saying most of her fans love her as the mom next door. Pause.
I mean, hey, bro, I'm pretty sure.
But they turned her in for her income.
There's a category for that. I'm sure there's a Pornhub category for that.
But Miss Jackson did not have a problem of saying our first month we only made $15,000. Then the next month it increased by 30%. But coming into this new year of 2021, we average $150,000 a month. They did not snitch on the Jackson family for the material that Mrs. and Mrs. Jackson was making. They snitched on them because they said they making $150,000 a month.
Let me ask you a question, though. But let me ask you a question, Scott. Let's be honest. All right, you in the PTA, right? You in the PTA, and you know David over there, him and his wife doing this OnlyFans thing. So when it comes time for these PTA dues and things of that nature, you know them people making more than you do. You know what I'm saying? You looking at that situation like, hey, man, maybe y'all should, you know, chip in a little bit more than everybody else. And, you know what I'm saying, y'all got bread like that. Well, when that don't happen, hey, wait a minute. Man, look here. People
hold on, wait a minute. It's a Catholic. It's like how you said. It's a Catholic school. It ain't free no way.
That's what I'm saying.
That school ain't free.
And what? That's the weirdest thing. They're willing to expel the children, and potentially, and not even potentially, they're willing to expel the children and lose that family, which has that crazy income. they were at least willing to say, you know what, even though y'all make a lot of money that could be useful and beneficial to the school, we would just choose for you not to be here. You know what I mean? To a degree.
Hold on. But wait.
That's standing on some sort of a principle, and you got to give the school credit for that.
I'm not saying I'm not trying to take away any credit from the school, but there's a lot of adult entertainers that are in California. You trying to tell me they kids are going to public school? So you trying to tell me my judge of my character and everything else is off of what my mom and dad did?
Well, yeah, you're right. So, I mean, if you got the money to send your kid to a private school, that's what you do. So
that's what they chose to do. But this is my thing. This is my dilemma with all of this. She got they have 3 boys, 3 different grades, right? Okay, they have only been doing this OnlyFans for a year. So that meant they had the income to send their kids before then. But when you have other parents of the PTA finding out, wait a minute, the Jacksons is boy, prime timing it over here now.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta give the school to some credit.
But I give the school credit. It didn't come on the school's radar until another parent, either got caught up looking at what the Jacksons was doing, or somebody's wife or something like that caught up into what they was doing and got busted out, and then it came to light. I'm not saying, and nor will I ever say, I can't knock no one's hustle. I can't, because look at what we do.
Yeah,
you know, look what we do. But for someone to either get upset or in their feelings and then report it, my main thing is this: the kids had nothing to do with it. Yes, I know that they was probably looking at the children's best interest for them not to be either getting teased or bullied. I can understand that. But the way they went about it is my issue and concern. Listen,
of course,
if someone has an issue with me, or someone don't listen, the issue's with me. Don't take it out on any one of my kids. If you got an issue with me, I'm the adult. Come say it to me. Don't try to take it out on my kids, even though majority of my kids is adults now too, but still. Don't
as long as they got no OnlyFans. They may be adults, but they can't handle OnlyFans.
True. Listen.
Just so we know.
Bad adults.
No matter how big they get, they're still gonna be your kids, so.
True, but if that's what they choose to do, may God bless them. That's what they choose to do. I'm not gonna knock that either. But my only concern and major issue with this whole entire thing is they could have went about it a better way. Instead of going off of what other parents said, they could have called the Jacksons up, brought them down there, had a discussion. The disrespect of them sending Mrs. Jackson an email late Sunday before dinner. Oh, no. I'd have been, I'm sorry. Me? I'd have been in the office on Monday morning. Probably I'd have been there before you pulled up. Because I want to have a conversation of why did you chose to take this out on my kids when, hold on.
But remember though.
As a parent, they don't got to report their type of income of what they do to the school. As long as you get that check for that private school.
Here's the thing. It depends on what school you going to, because I'm not trying to be mean, but Superhead said she sent her son to private school. So, you know.
She knows what. Come on now. Like I said, everybody know who she is.
But that's what I'm saying. To a degree, you got to at least respect the fact that the school was like, you know what, we're going to stand on some form of a principle. We're not just going to take the dollar. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, no, we gotta have some sort of standard here. So at least that's commendable. You know what I mean? But at the
That
end
I
of the day,
understand, but
still don't
I
want her
just don't
wallet.
like the way. Right. I just don't like the
You know what I
way
mean?
how.
And they're not looking at the dollar and just saying, okay, we're gonna sell out and just go for that. So you know what I mean? I'm not saying what happened is right, but it does at least show that some things are bigger than money. Some perspectives, some views are worth standing on in the face of a lot of money.
Right. So
Because that
we'll
lady
see,
right
bro.
there, she could have bought, let's say this was like a high school or something like that. She could have literally been able to like almost pay for, with that type of money coming in steadily. You know what I mean? She could sponsor a new wing to the school, a new, locker room or something. They put her name on the thing. But
Well,
the school was
yes,
like, nah,
because it
because we don't
averages
like where the
out to
money came from.
1.8 million.
So that I can respect.
150 grand a month averages out to 1.8 million.
Yeah, see,
They in the total
that's
different
bread.
tax bracket.
That's bread.
But me, the kids didn't have nothing to do with it. They could have had a better. The school. Only thing what I'm saying, the school could have went about it a better way to have a conversation with Jacksons about this issue. You just don't send them an email. But for the new school to get them, listen.
Mm-hmm.
This has already been national news.
Yeah. But it's only national news because she makes so much money off OnlyFans.
Yeah. Now, see, if they only made about $5 grand a month, no one won't really care. I don't think that we got to report it.
Nah.
But where they making bread?
She making bread. And like I said, I mean, it seems like a form of hating by the other parents in the PTA. But like I said, at the same time, at least the school is willing to stand on some principle. Yeah, they probably got, stonewalled into it. Yeah, you probably got parents mad and they was going to, withdraw their kids, withdraw funding and things of that nature. But again, the school could have
some big guns
said,
put some stuff down. That's what happened.
That's what I'm saying. The school could have easily said, look, we hear y'all, we don't care, because guess who bought up all the cookies at the last bake sale? You know what I mean? So, again, we got to, to a degree, give them some level of credit for saying we're not going to sell out for $1. And I think that's commendable.
True. Well, we'll see. Because the way I see it, hey, if Hulu done picked up a series already called OnlyFans, and it's on Hulu.
Yeah. This is going to be coming soon. Now, what we really need to discuss, if you're going to bring up OnlyFans, is how OnlyFans crippled the cable industry, but that'll be a topic for another time. Cinemax and the Playboy channel.
Oh, you mean
Skinemax?
Yeah, Skinemax, late night Skinemax.
I'm just saying, OnlyFans is literally crippled. OnlyFans has crippled the adult industry. It's given a voice and it's allowed a lot of people to be out there. But at the same time, there's so much oversaturation of the market. Yeah, you're going to probably make pennies when you start out. And I mean that literally.
Hey, all depends what people like. But on that, yeah, hey, do what you need to do.
Damn right.
Now, with that being said, we would like to thank each and one of our fans, because me and Black ain't got no OnlyFans. We ain't on that.
No. Y'all are OnlyFans.
Right. We would love to thank y'all as fans. The increase of the merchandise and just the views and feeling the love what we've been getting from y'all, from all the pages and all the social media platforms and everything else. We thank y'all. We totally do.
Big up yourself.
The love has been totally felt. Because me and Black joked about it. We didn't know if it was his Valentine's Day or y'all actually like us. Hopefully y'all actually like us, because it's been great. But as always,
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, knowledge is power.
Yes, it is.
But it's what you do with that knowledge.
When this is clicking, you'd be surprised how far this can go.
That's a new one. I like that. That's great.
I'm
So
saying, bro,
with
when
that,
this is clicking, this can go so far.
hey, he been coming up with ideas all day, so it's been great,
Hey,
you
man,
know.
it is what it is.
Um,
Get them while they
but
hot.
we also gonna say this: keep your dreams in front of you, so you can
What?
always see what you're chasing. Cause never settle,
What?
no matter what. Never settle for them
Mm-mm.
standards.
Deliver them results. No
Yes,
matter what,
it,
bring them results in.
basically deliver them results after meeting them standards. Keep looking to move forward. Just because you hit one plateau, look forward to the
Keep
next.
keep
And with
moving the bar. Keep moving the bar for yourself.
and with that being said, we look forward to sitting down and talking with y'all again. The All-Star game
Yeah.
coming up, and we
Oh,
got
you
some
know it.
news. And plus,
Oh,
my
you know
favorite
it.
time of the year, March Madness, it's around the corner. And my Buckeyes is sitting kind of nice for all y'all hater nations. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, but we gonna have to do something. We gonna have to do something about this COVID, man. Because I'm sorry. If a 16 beats a 1 or a 15 beats a 2, I'm sorry. Without the storming of the court, it just don't hit the same way.
true. But we and before we close, since you know this is a long closing as always with us.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, bigger and more news is coming. Cause y'all will see us live again and it's coming soon. So get ready. But also with our female viewers, we're dead serious. We do want to hear from y'all and get y'all side of this perspective on many of these topics. So we look forward to
Mm-hmm.
hearing from you.
Throw something
Now
in the
with that,
comments. Like I said, we trying to for real get add more flavor to the show. You know what I mean?
yes,
So
yeah,
throw us your point of views, your perspectives, and hey, we not messing around when we say it. We'll shout out to you. We'll link out. We'll reach out to you. Hey, maybe we can get
yeah.
you on for a segment.
So can, but like how my grandma used to say, sometimes baby gotta throw a little seasoning in there. And with
I
that
mean,
being
just a
said,
pinch of this, a pinch of that.
hey, when them clocks reset, me and Black will still be here. Good night,
We
everybody.
be right here. Peace.
Peace.